Muhyiddin Muhammad, later known as Aurangzeb, was born on November 3, 1618. His birthplace was Dahod, a town in present-day Gujarat, India. He was the third son of Emperor Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. His father was the ruler of the vast and wealthy Mughal Empire. This empire stretched across much of the Indian subcontinent. Aurangzeb's birth occurred during a period of relative stability. However, the undercurrents of future conflict were already present. His early life was spent within the confines of the imperial household. He was one of many princes, each with potential claims to the throne, a common source of strife in Mughal history. Aurangzeb grew up in a world of immense privilege and power. The Mughal court was a center of culture, art, and learning. Yet, it was also a place of intricate politics and simmering rivalries. His mother Mumtaz Mahal, for whom the Taj Mahal would later be built, died when he was young. This event deeply affected the family. Shah Jahan was known for his architectural achievements and patronage of the arts. He was also a ruler who had himself fought for the throne. The young prince observed these dynamics closely. He learned early about the precarious nature of power and the importance of strength. The Mughal Empire during Aurangzeb's youth was a complex entity. It was a blend of Persianate culture and Indian traditions. The administration was sophisticated, the military was formidable. However, the empire's vastness also presented challenges. Communication was slow. Rebellions in distant provinces were a constant concern. The princes were often sent to govern these regions. This was both a training ground and a way to keep them occupied. Aurangzeb's early experiences would shape his understanding of these imperial realities. He was not the favored son for succession, which likely fueled his ambition. From a young age, Aurangzeb displayed a serious and disciplined demeanor. This set him apart from some of his more indulgent brothers. He was not drawn to the lavish entertainments of the court in the same way. Instead, he showed an early inclination towards religious studies and military pursuits. This seriousness was noted by those around him. Some saw it as a sign of piety, others perhaps saw it as a sign of a calculating mind. His early years were thus a period of observation, learning, and the quiet formation of a formidable character. The stage was being set for a prince who would dramatically alter the course of the Mughal Empire. The later years of Aurangzeb's reign were marked by internal strife and uncertainty. As the aging emperor's health declined, the question of succession became increasingly contentious. Aurangzeb's sons, each vying for power, engaged in fierce rivalries that threatened the stability of the empire. The once mighty Mughal dynasty began to show signs of fragmentation, as regional governors and local leaders sensed an opportunity to assert their own authority. This period of turmoil set the stage for the dramatic events that would follow Aurangzeb's death. Upon Aurangzeb's death in 1707, the battle for the throne intensified. His son, Bahadur Shah Fus, ultimately emerged victorious, but not without significant bloodshed and betrayal. The new emperor faced immediate challenges, including the imprisonment of his brothers and the need to consolidate his power. Bahadur Shah's ascent was fraught with controversy, as many questioned his legitimacy and his ability to rule a fractured empire. Despite his efforts to restore stability, the seeds of decline had already been sown, and the Mughal Empire continued its slow descent into disarray.